I think as far as the session goes, what was good was it talked about the practice of observing, seeing, doing and working in the field and getting a fresh take on curriculum from the perspective of looking at how a scientist works in the field.
I suppose the thing that I was struck by was by the wisdom that the people developing the ReMSTEP research project had already gathered and brought to the project. So there was a lot of practical wisdom about the way that you could really empower pre-service teachers and make their education better. And so in a sense that for me leads to a sadness that one of the key questions we learnt that the project needs to address is that of scalability. You know, it would be great to have been able to take the wisdom and say, yes, we actually already know a lot of stuff that might work, and let's embark on a program that empowers many pre-service teachers.
I'm quite an advocate for external specialists coming into schools. So having seen the impact that scientists can have in a school, I believe is very powerful. The other thing that I was really impressed with was the work that the pre-service teachers are doing as part of their course. I think that you know, it's very easy to show them a curriculum and say, you know, try and plan lessons to this. But the opportunity that ReMSTEP's giving these students is it's an authentic pedagogy. They're actually being immersed in real life situations with real life experts. And I honestly believe that we need to try our hardest to get the scientists and the mathematicians into the schools. I think they'd be very valuable support for the existing teachers and curriculum.
It was really interesting to see how the pre-service teachers are getting a better idea of how they're, with their specialisation in science, how they can take that to the classroom and get the kids really involved in that as a topic, but then also how they try and take that knowledge to the teachers in the school and try and build the general knowledge of the teachers at a primary level or even a secondary level, I guess.
What I found most interesting in that session was looking at the way that those centres were working, like the way they were working with those pre-service teachers. So how they were taking this quite student-generated, pre-service teacher-generated approach to workshopping ideas and concepts in a kind of inquiry-based learning system that was then bringing those ideas together in concept maps and so forth into what could then become a really effective and engaging classroom session. So that kind of, I've been looking a lot at inquiry-based learning lately in the classroom, but this has made me start thinking about how you start applying it at a teaching level to generate teaching plans and content in a really interesting way. So that was my main takeaway from that.
I think probably one of the key points that were made was, where do we get the impetus to train up or upskill existing classroom teachers who have an interest in the area but don't necessarily want to go into formal study, that is to go to university. That is probably the role very much so of the professional associations, but I think there is a real need for people, particularly once they see the exciting materials that are out there. So we had a talk about bees and bee behaviour, which was really interesting, and people were clamouring to get that resource. So it's a matter of advertising where that stuff is, and people are genuinely interested in trying something different.
Overwhelming view was that the collaboration that's been established between both the science sections of the universities and the pre-service teachers sections of the university is really grown, which is great, and also supporting pre-service teachers to expand what they're getting access to in terms of developing their content knowledge and how to teach it. The big question in the session was how do we leverage from this to get it out to all teachers and sustain it going forward? And I think that's the critical question. I understand this project, that's not what it's about building the foundations, but it would be a shame to lose the impetus of what's been started and how we can take it on to teachers.
I don't know about here, but in New Zealand, we have got lots of organisations that do different things to try and promote science or build bridges between schools and institutions. But I think there's a lot of duplication that happens, and a more connected way of doing it, so that there isn't a repetition of the same sort of thing by different organizations. Is probably a better use of the resources. And I think what I like about this conference or about this program is that several universities have come together to do it. So hopefully the resources that come out of it are more useful, and there isn't repetition or replication of them. Yeah.
Outlining and making sure that it's explicitly covered that these programs are not just site-based. You don't have to go to their location to gain any of the benefits or resources that they do, but to push them out and to allow us a conference like this that has such a diverse range of an audience, the ability to network between, not just in education, but also with the people from their centres, with the people coming from the field themselves, has been pretty invaluable thus far.